AI is taking over, and some people are actually like really terrified. But what if I told you there's a version of AI that doesn't destroy us and it actually saves us? It ends poverty, hunger, and even death itself. And the craziest part is it already exists in a book. Welcome back to Talk Smart to Me, and this is the series where we're breaking down AI, finance, history, law, and basically anything else in a way that actually makes sense. It's not going to be any boring lectures, no tech bros trying to sell you something, just smart conversations with what I like to call legally blonde terms included. And today we're going to be talking about a book I just finished called Scythe, and it's going to be a book that I think is going to completely change the way you think about AI. If you've been on the internet for even like 5 minutes, you've heard every worst case scenario about AI. Things like it's going to steal our jobs or destroying what's left of democracy or maybe eventually turning us into human batteries. But in Scythe, the AI does the opposite. It actually fixes everything. The Thunderhead is the AI and it governs the world perfectly. It solved war, poverty, climate change, hunger, crime, and even made aging irrelevant. But the way that the Thunderhead tackled farming is where things got really insane for me. What if I told you that the Thunderhead solved factory farming without killing a single animal inhumanely, which means no slaughter, no suffering, but still delivered perfectly real ethical meat? And you're like, how, Avery? How does one do that when that has probably never been achieved in human history? Well, buck her up, Buttercup, because I'm going to tell you. Right now, we have two extremes. Mass factory farming that is horrific for animals and the environment, or lab grown meat that people refuse to eat because it freaks them out, and I don't blame them. But the Thunderhead, it found a third option. Instead of mass killing animals, it grew them in amniotic sacs. But here's more of the wild part is each animal's brain was connected to this hyper-real simulation where they believed they were living their absolute best life. The cute little freaking chickens were running through the fields, feeling the sun on their feathers, and totally unaware that they were in a very controlled environment. But the biggest thing is to make sure that they were happy. The Thunderhead would literally enter in their minds and it would experience life just as they did to confirm that they were at peace. So by the time the meat was harvested, the animal lived what felt like a long, fulfilling life without zero suffering.